1. Former Vancouver Canucks star Thomas Vanek joins San Jose Sharks hockey operations. 2. Joe Thornton joins San Jose Sharks as player development coach and hockey advisor. 3. San Jose Sharks hockey operations staff updates. Joe Thornton returns. 4. Joe Thornton's new role with the San Jose Sharks, a Hall of Famer's journey. 1. Former Vancouver Canucks star Thomas Vanek joins San Jose Sharks hockey operations. In a move that has many hockey fans talking, a beloved former Vancouver Canucks player has stepped into an exciting new role within the NHL, more than half a decade after hanging up his skates. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just a routine personnel change. It reflects a broader shift in how teams utilize experienced former players in their organizational growth. While much of the hockey world's attention turns to roster building during the offseason, particularly when free agency kicks off on July 1st, clubs are equally investing time in announcing internal promotions and new hires. These moves often go under the radar, but can hold major implications for a team's future direction. This week, a notable development occurred when a former Vancouver Canucks forward secured a significant role within his NHL organization, following a productive stint as a scout over the past 2 seasons. His journey from player to a key organizational figure highlights how professional experience can translate into influential off-ice contributions. On Tuesday morning, the San Jose Sharks unveiled a series of updates within their hockey operations department through an official statement on their website. The most prominent headline was the appointment of none other than 2025 Hockey Hall of Famer Joe Thornton as a player development coach, undoubtedly a coup for the team. But the Sharks also announced the promotion of Thomas Vanek, a respected name among hockey fans and a former Vancouver Canucks forward, elevating him from his previous role as an amateur scout to that of hockey operations advisor. This move signals the team's recognition of Vanek's depth of knowledge and professional experience. In their press release, the Sharks general manager Mike Grier shared, "We are pleased to announce new additions and updates to our hockey operations staff, including the promotion of Thomas Vanek to hockey operations advisor." Vanek, now 41, joined the Canucks as a free agent in September 2017, and his time in Vancouver proved to be quite impactful. Over 61 games, the Vienna-born forward scored 17 goals and added 24 assists, totaling 41 points, while also contributing 28 penalty minutes. His on-ice performance was solid, although his -12 rating indicates the team faced challenges during his tenure. Prior to his departure, Vancouver traded him to the Columbus Blue Jackets. After his stint with the Blue Jackets, Vanek signed with the Detroit Red Wings for what turned out to be his final professional season. With over 1,000 NHL games under his belt, Vanek's career is a testament to consistent performance and adaptability at the highest level of hockey. This news raises an important question for hockey fans and analysts alike. How do former players like Vanek influence team success in their new organizational roles? Their firsthand experience, leadership, and understanding of the game often bring valuable perspectives that can shape player development and team strategy. So, if you were a fan of Vanek's time in Vancouver, this could be seen as a promising step toward him influencing the next generation of NHL talent. Or, do you think his transition from player to executive will genuinely make a measurable difference in the Sharks' future? Share your thoughts. Are these kinds of organizational shifts beneficial or just feel-good stories? The hockey world loves to debate the opportunities and challenges these moves create. 2. Joe Thornton joins San Jose Sharks as player development coach and hockey advisor. In a thrilling turn of events, Joe Thornton is back where he began his legendary career, this time as the player development coach and a hockey operations advisor for the San Jose Sharks, as announced by general manager Mike Grier on Friday. Thornton, a figure synonymous with the Sharks' history, has skated informally with the team over the past few seasons, though he hasn't held an official role until now. His return comes on the heels of a major career milestone. Just a month prior, he was inducted into the 2025 class of the Hockey Hall of Fame. This storied trajectory in Thornton's NHL journey includes his final games with the Florida Panthers during the 2021-22 season, where he wrapped up an astounding career featuring over 1,700 games and 1,539 total points, which is a cocktail of 1,109 assists dispersed among three remarkable franchises: Boston Bruins, San Jose Sharks, and Florida Panthers. Selected first overall by the Bruins back in 1997, Thornton's career was nothing short of spectacular. He earned the honor of being a six-time All-Star and captured both the Hart Memorial Trophy and Art Ross Trophy in 2006, solidifying his status as one of the greatest in the game. When it comes to the San Jose Sharks, Thornton's legacy is firmly etched in the record books. He holds the top spot for the most assists, 804, and boasts a dazzling plus-minus rating of plus 161. Not to mention, his points per game average stands at a remarkable 0.96. He is also recognized as the second highest point scorer in the franchise's history with 1,055 points, the third in games played, 1,104, and the fourth in goals, 251. On the international stage, Thornton's accomplishments with Team Canada are noteworthy. He has clinched gold medals at the World Junior Championships in 1997, the World Cup of Hockey in both 2004 and 2016, and at the Olympic Games in 2010. But here's where it gets controversial. How do you measure the legacy of a player like Thornton against newer stars emerging in the league today? The discussion about Thornton's impact raises fascinating questions. How should we value longevity versus peak performance in hockey? Are there hidden conflicts in player development philosophies between veterans and fresh talents? I invite you to share your thoughts. Do you believe Thornton's experience can reshape how the Sharks nurture their upcoming stars? Let's hear your take. 3. San Jose Sharks hockey operations staff updates. Joe Thornton returns. In a significant announcement that has stirred excitement among fans, the San Jose Sharks have revealed important updates to their hockey operations staff. General Manager Mike Greer took to social media to share these changes, which include both new appointments and shifts in roles within the organization. Exciting new additions to the team. The Sharks have welcomed Joe Thornton back into the fold as the player development coach and hockey operations advisor. Known affectionately as Jumbo, Thornton is a legendary figure in the NHL, having retired after the 2021-22 season with an impressive career total of 1,539 points, which includes 430 goals and 1,109 assists across 1,714 games. His remarkable achievements place him 14th in all-time points, 7th in assists, and 6th in games played in NHL history. Notably, he is one of only 14 players to surpass the 1,000 assist milestone and was the 7th player ever to participate in 1,500 games while achieving 1,000 assists and scoring 400 goals. In the high-stakes environment of the Stanley Cup playoffs, Thornton showcased his skills in 187 games, accumulating 134 points, which includes 32 goals and 102 assists. His accolades are numerous, including the prestigious Art Ross Trophy and Hart Memorial Trophy in 2006, and he's been selected as an NHL All-Star 6 times. Additionally, he has represented Canada on the international stage, earning a gold medal at the 2010 Olympics and multiple golds at the World Cup of Hockey. On November 23, 2024, he became only the second player in Sharks history to have his jersey number retired, joining fellow legend Patrick Marleau, and he was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2025. New faces and roles. Owen Hickson joins the Sharks as the equipment manager assistant, marking his first season in the NHL. Before this, he spent 4 seasons as the assistant equipment manager for Arizona State's ice hockey program, where he was instrumental in managing the team's equipment needs. Charlie Townsend has been promoted to Director of Hockey Operations, entering his 13th season with Sharks Sports and Entertainment. Townsend has held various roles within the organization, including Director of Hockey Projects and Analytics, and has experience in scouting, coaching, and player development at both the NHL and AHL levels. He began his career after a brief stint as a professional player in North America and Europe, and he's a proud graduate of Middlebury College, where he was an assistant captain on the championship team. AJ Bernstein, now in his fourth season with the Sharks, has transitioned from his previous role as analyst for hockey projects and analytics. He will focus on gathering, analyzing, and enhancing the team's analytics data. Bernstein's background includes coaching and operational roles at Middlebury College and consulting for teams in the USHL and NWHL. Dylan Finnan is entering his fifth season with the Sharks and has transitioned into the role of scouting coordinator after serving as the media relations coordinator. His previous experience includes scouting for the Dubuque Fighting Saints in the USHL and working in research and analytics. John Hull, now in his seventh season with the Sharks, has a rich history in hockey operations, having previously served as the president of hockey operations and general manager for the Lincoln Stars in the USHL, where he was recognized as the general manager of the year in 2015-16. Tim Leroy joins the Sharks as the assistant equipment manager after a successful tenure as the head equipment manager for the Barracuda. His extensive experience includes 22 years with the Columbus Blue Jackets, where he was part of the team since its inception, and he has also worked with the U.S. national sled hockey team. Lastly, Thomas Vanek, who has been with the Sharks for 2 seasons as a scout, is now stepping into a new role within the hockey operations department. Vanek enjoyed a stellar 14-year playing career, amassing 789 points in 1,029 NHL games and earning accolades such as being a 2-time 40-goal scorer and a member of the NHL's second All-Star team. A new era for the Sharks. These updates signal a new chapter for the San Jose Sharks, blending seasoned veterans with fresh talent to enhance their operations. As the team gears up for the upcoming season, fans are left wondering, how will these changes impact the Sharks' performance on the ice? What are your thoughts on these appointments? Do you believe Thornton's return will make a significant difference? Share your opinions in the comments. 4. Joe Thornton's new role with the San Jose Sharks, a Hall of Famer's journey. Joe Thornton, a true legend of the San Jose Sharks, has officially taken on a new role with the team that defined much of his illustrious career. But here's where it gets interesting. After 15 memorable seasons on the ice, Thornton isn't just a retired icon. He's now stepping into a vital behind-the-scenes position that keeps him deeply connected to the Sharks' future. The Sharks made the announcement on Tuesday that Thornton, whose number 19 was retired by the franchise last year in a heartfelt ceremony, is returning to the organization as a player development coach and hockey operations advisor. This move not only honors his legacy, but also taps into his vast experience to help shape the next generation of Sharks players. What's particularly notable is that Thornton will share this title with another Sharks great, Patrick Marleau. Marleau, who joined the Sharks front office in June 2023 after an extraordinary 23-year NHL career, holds the record for the most games played in league history with 1,779. The pairing of these two legends in the Sharks management team is a powerful statement about the franchise's commitment to blending experience with development. At 45 years old, Thornton had already been informally involved with the Sharks' player development efforts since retiring after the 2021-22 season. He was actively on the ice during the team's recent development camp, working closely with promising prospects. Now, his role is formalized, and he will be collaborating under the guidance of Todd Marchant, the Director of Player Development, alongside former NHL players Mike Ricci, Tommy Wingels, and Lucas Spisa, all of whom bring valuable insights from their playing days. This transition wasn't a surprise to those following the Sharks closely. General Manager Mike Grier had expressed his desire to bring Thornton into the fold, though he humorously noted earlier this month, he's a tough man to pin down. He's all over the place. This playful comment hints at Thornton's dynamic personality and perhaps his eagerness to stay involved in multiple facets of the game. Thornton's Hall of Fame induction last month was a crowning achievement that capped off a remarkable 24-year NHL career. Over 1,714 games with the Boston Bruins, Sharks, Toronto Maple Leafs, and Florida Panthers, he amassed an impressive 1,539 points, comprising 430 goals and 1,109 assists. His career ranks him 14th all-time in points, 7th in assists, and 6th in games played across NHL history. Remarkably, He is one of only 14 players ever to surpass 1,000 assists and was just the 7th player to reach the milestones of 1,500 games played, 1,000 assists, and 400 goals. These stats underscore his exceptional skill and longevity. Thornton's journey with the Sharks began in November 2005 when the team acquired him in a trade with the Boston Bruins. He remained a cornerstone of the franchise until the pandemic-shortened 2019 to 2020 season, leaving an indelible mark on the team and the city of San Jose. In addition to Thornton's new role, the Sharks also announced that Owen Hickson has been appointed as the assistant equipment manager. This marks Hickson's first position in the NHL, following 4 seasons as the assistant equipment manager for Arizona State's ice hockey program. This step-up highlights the Sharks' commitment to nurturing talent, not just on the ice, but in all areas of the organization. The Sharks' hockey operations department has seen several other changes as well. Charlie Townsend, who is entering his 13th season with Sharks Sports and Entertainment, has been promoted to Director of Hockey Operations. Previously, he served as the Director of Hockey Projects and Analytics from 2023 to 2025, among other responsibilities. Other key personnel include A.J. Bernstein, who focuses on hockey operations, strategy, and data analysis, Dylan Finnan, the scouting coordinator, John Hull, the head USA amateur scout, Tim Leroy, assistant equipment manager, and Thomas Vanek, a hockey operations advisor. Bernstein transitioned from his role as a Sharks analyst specializing in hockey projects and analytics, while Hull and Vanek bring experience as North American amateur scouts. Leroy previously served as the head equipment manager for the San Jose Barracuda, the Sharks' AHL affiliate. This reshuffling and strengthening of the Sharks staff reflect a broader strategy to build a robust support system around the team's players and prospects. But here's the part most people miss. With legends like Thornton and Marlowe now shaping the team's future off the ice, how much influence will their playing philosophies have on the Shark style and culture moving forward? Could this blend of old-school grit and modern analytics redefine the franchise's identity? What do you think? Does bringing former stars into management roles guarantee success? Or could it create challenges in adapting to today's fast-evolving NHL landscape? Share your thoughts and join the conversation below.